Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker, all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I mean.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets the people going.
It's only entertainment.
Welcome back to another episode of the DRP podcast. You know, I'm one of your hosts, Pat. You know, we got the first lady of DRP. We got Lisa.
Hello.
We got Moon with us.
What's going on, Bobby?
Yeah, and today we got a special guest joining us today. We got Chico.
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
Man, I'm fine. I'm perfect.
Okay, we got Chico with the pray. See, people say pray for profit, pray and profit. Like, how would you describe the brand?
I say pray profit. Just like that.
Okay, you said it ain't
Profit.
Just pray profit.
Just like both of them words together. The name, pray, profit, together.
What would you say, like, would your start, like, what would you give a little background to people about, like, what your start in fashion was?
The start in fashion, probably.
Speak up a little bit, too.
I'm going to say, well, my favorite basketball player was Allen Iverson, so I say I got the influence from him. Probably because, you know, back then, like in the 2000s, they was wearing suits, big suits and all of that. Really couldn't be themselves when it come to the clothes and to the fashion. So AI, he was like when he came through it's like it was a change. You see him with the headbands, the big shirts, the cornrows, the tattoos. So I got instantly influenced by that. On top of him just being my favorite player. So I'm going to say from there. And then I'm going to say from the 106 in Park, watching the BET.
Oh, yeah.
The videos, Dipset, Fab, how they used to play their stuff together, they clothes. So,
Okay.
From that. And then another, probably from like the street guys in the streets, the hood, getting a couple dollars in the hood. You see how they put their clothes on, they get the attention from the ladies.
Putting that shit on.
Compliments, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm going to say a little bit of all of that together, you know. And then I just got influenced by it. I fell in love with it. That's all I'm saying.
So when did Pray Profit become like an idea? Like, when did you decide to start that brand?
Decided to start Pray Profit. I'm going to say 2020, because I wanted to start a brand since I was about, I'm going to say 21. So when I wanted to, it took me a while to come up with the name, to be honest, for real. That was the hardest part about starting a brand, was coming up with the right name that's going to stick. So once I came up with that and I feel like that was going to stick, to Pray Profit, I'm like, hey, I'm going to shoot with that and just see how that go. So then, and I did the quality Flywear. You know, I'm Pray Profit, quality Flywear. So the Flywear is just, you know, that's another name for the brand, because Pray Profit is the name. But as far as like being in the clothing line, quality Flywear is, you know, what I want to call it.
Okay.
And that might just be the name too. Like it might not be no more Pray Profit. I might go quality Flywear.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because the name means a lot, man. The name down there make it break it, you know what I'm saying? You want a good name that stands out and people want to, you know, come to, you know what I'm saying? So I think a good name means a lot for everything, you know what I'm saying? How you brand yourself and you're just out there, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a catchy name, something that the people like, you know what I'm saying? Something they want to come to, follow to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's real relatable too, like Pray Profit. You know, you want to pray every day to God or Allah, whoever you might pray to, and you want to make a profit out here. I mean, what more? You probably do that every day. Pray and profit. You gotta do that every day. You go to work, and you know. So it's just like it made sense. And stick.
So what's been the hardest thing, you know, aside from the name, since you started? What's been the hardest thing?
The hardest thing, man, it's a lot. I'm gonna say the social media grind is that's tough. From having me and Pat was talking about it earlier, from having to post on this site, you got to post, promote, get the picture, come up with the right caption. I'm going to say that, the social media grind. And then coming from different apps, I'm on Instagram with that crowd, talking with them, and then I'm on Facebook as well. So the marketing on social media that's like a full-time job.
It is.
It's not for the weak.
I can see why social media managers do get paid what they get paid. Though.
Yeah.
Man, for real. That's like you might need a degree for that. For marketing alone, I see why they get. Don't they got?
Marketing.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah, they definitely got degrees for that.
It's
but
definitely a
that,
skill set.
yeah,
Man.
I ain't organized enough for that though.
We're definitely not.
And I'm gonna say sometimes you gotta. My prices be my prices. Sometimes you be having to negotiate with people. That be a thing too. Like they want to talk down on your price or want to say let me hold something on credit like that. So that be a thing too. Just having to deal with people. But that's what I signed up for. So
I'm gonna tell you like this: them niggas don't go to Gucci. They're gonna pay what's on their receipt plus taxes. They go to Louis. They're gonna pay it on the receipt plus taxes. They go to Balenciaga buy them big dumbass shoes. They're gonna pay what's on their receipt plus taxes.
Man, like I don't be knocking them over the head, but.
You know what I'm saying? Just stand firm.
It's a lot. I'm up.
You gonna pay it. You can't go to no.
They gonna support
Foot Locker and tell them niggas, shit, bro, only got 80. Shoes 95. You feel me? They gonna say, nah, we need that 95, bro.
Man.
You gotta stand firm on. You know what?
Can't go in there and negotiate with them.
Yeah.
Look at you like you crazy.
Yeah. So just
That'd be a thing too. Like man, I'm staying up long nights for this, putting in a lot of work for this. Real, it ain't just the brand, because ideas come to you. You know what I'm saying? I could be right now, right here, and thinking of an idea, but I put it in my notes. Once I know like it'll stick, or if it come to me, I put it in my notes or try to write it down. So it's a lot.
So where you from, man? Where you grow up at? Where you go to school at?
Hopper side.
Little background on yourself, man.
Little background. I went to a lot of schools. I want to start with high school.
I mean, shit. You take it back to elementary, high school. Work your way up.
Elementary. I'm gonna go to Goodale. Beckham. We started there.
Yes, sir.
Brent Dickerson. Can't go wrong with that. Wearing the uniforms, yellow top with the blue pants. Then I went to Goodale, Beckham. I went to Eastland Elementary School out there in Roseville.
It was at Eastland?
Yeah. I was in the burbs. I was in the hood too. Yeah. Yep. Eastland Middle School. I played for the basketball team. We went 12-0 actually. I don't think there's another middle school that went undefeated.
Yeah, Pat was about 3-12. You hear me?
Oh man. Man, yep. And Eastland Middle School. Then I went to Roseville, and that's where I graduated at. Roseville High School.
Okay.
2014, class of 2014. Shout out to them.
Oh, damn, you old. No, you young.
Oh, I'm like mid-age. I think now, like, I
say
don't know.
both of them.
You be feeling old. I feel old.
10 years went by.
Like 2014.
Don't say that because we 15 years in now.
Shut up.
Man, so how y'all feel about Cam and Mace, man, buying a third of Rockefeller? Really bought Dame Dash third, his portion of Rockefeller. How y'all feel about that?
I didn't even know.
Cam and Mace bought Rockefeller. I thought Jay-Z owned that.
Nah, he owned a third.
So they own.
Cam and Mace bought a third of it. Yeah, they getting that.
They
They
bought
money.
Dame's share, man. I guess he brought it to his Harlem bros. So I feel like, man, that's great, especially for Cam coming from Rockefeller, man, the way he started just to be able to own a third of that company, man. That's amazing, man. I say salute to those guys.
I wonder what that means though. Like when he bought a third, like it's like a third. Do he get like just like a third of like the LLC, or is it like? I wonder what that mean for like the music.
As far as the business, I mean, I guess it's a third of the profits. A third of the profits from the catalog, because Hovo owned a third, and then Biggs he owned another third. Then, like I said, they bought Dame third. So you know what I'm saying. So I think that's pretty cool. Just especially being a Rockefeller artist like Cam, to come back, spin the block, and just
Cam was on
own
Rockefeller
that.
for like
Yeah,
a
Cam
second.
was.
Diplomats.
For a hot second.
Jim Jones in it.
For a hot second before
That's who I got the influence from. It's crazy he spoke about Cam.
For a hot second before they kind of broke up or something.
Was Mace? I don't even know who Cam is. I ain't gonna lie, but was Mace?
Cameron. The Diplomats, Jim Jones, Jules Santana.
Sing one of his songs.
Pink Range Rover, pink.
She said sing one of his
Sing one of his
I
songs.
can't even think of it.
Boy, look at the whips.
No.
Look at the cars.
Never seen Paid in Full?
Suck it or not.
Yeah.
Rico.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You know, suck it or not, Wayne Cam.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I know. Now I know.
only
It was
movie.
Rico.
So, but why did Dame want out?
It was a banquet.
Yeah. He was doing lawsuits, and then Dame invested a lot of his money into his other projects. So he like, he black owned. So he like, I'm putting my bread up to do this and do that. So I ain't gonna say he went to financial hardship because I don't know about his pockets and his bank account. But like I said, I guess he sold it to the Harlem Bros, man. Like I said, I think that's pretty cool that those guys got it, man. Somebody Black Seal got it, especially Cam being from Rockefeller. I think that's pretty cool, man, that he got it and they just, pushing the brand for it.
I did see the video, like, when they was talking about it, but they wasn't talking about it on some, like, like it's a legendary move. They was almost like, it almost seemed backhanded when they was, like, talking about it a little bit. Yeah. It didn't seem like we got a brand that we about to take and, like, reintroduce to the world. It was more so like, they made references to the... trading places and stuff, talking about some, like betting $1, like little stuff. So I wonder what kind of like business is really associated with it, like, or is it just like the name that they kind of
want it?
It's probably just the name, because even didn't Snoop Dogg just get Death Row?
Yeah, Snoop
just did something with that, so he probably just wanted just for the name and him being down with the label for so long.
Do we know how much they spent?
To it.
No, they didn't
disclose.
They didn't disclose that.
We probably never know.
Trying to play it like it was hypothetically, but they bought that.
Yeah, they bought it, and I don't even think they bought it necessarily from Dame. They bought it from like whoever was like auctioning off whatever he had for like whatever bankruptcy. Because they was kind of saying it like they'll probably sell it to Dame. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they really do with if they kind of like keep it up, but. They be kind of like talking in code sometimes.
Yeah, now we want to expose everything.
Yeah, for real. That's why I say we'll never probably find out the number.
Yeah.
What would be your final meal?
I saw that question. I'm like, why would he ask that?
I mean, or your favorite meal. If you could just pick a meal, like, damn, I'm about to eat this shit every day the rest of my life.
Oh, when you said final meal, I'm thinking like on our deathbed, like, what's our final meal?
Yeah, you about to die with I'm gonna go with like an appetizer sample. I'm gonna have I need like 4 lamb chops.
I ain't never seen the appetizer.
You want like a shrimp platter? Hey, final meal. I'm gonna tell you what I want.
I'm gonna have an appetizer sample with steaks on it.
I'm gonna go with 3 lamb chops, man. I'm gonna go with 3 lamb chops, man. Probably a turkey chopper 2 buffalo wings, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need a side of yams, a side of mac, and some greens. And I'm cool, man.
You got 5 meals.
Appetizer
more than a meal.
Listen, this is the last thing I'm gonna eat here. I need to add something else to that motherfucker. Let me get a lobster tail too. You hear me?
Me, I'm gonna go with I might go salmon croquettes and rice. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't go like that?
Salmon croquettes.
That's low key. That's my favorite meal.
Man, it's fire though.
That's my
favorite. Your side of eggs. I'm gonna add the eggs on there with a mimosa. You might as well go out with a mimosa.
Little momo.
Go with a little brunch.
I know hard liquor with mimosa.
Yeah. Sugar and the rice or salt?
You say sugar or the rice?
Sugar and the rice or salt?
Sugar and the rice or salt.
Sugar.
So, a little salt.
Sugar,
pepper, and butter, yeah?
Yes.
Salt, pepper,
I don't know about the
salt,
pepper.
and butter.
Right, so what you going, Lisa? What you got on there?
I'm gonna do my classic chicken and fries. Fried chicken and French fries.
Wings and tenders.
Wings. I'm not a tender person.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Chicken wings and fries when you go out there.
We don't go on dates. Hey, no one.
fries.
So my chicken and fries.
I'll
What you got on there?
probably have to get like a steak or something. Probably a steak.
What kind of cut?
Ribeye.
Yeah, a ribeye.
One of them tomahawk.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing no tomahawk, but I do a ribeye for
Big
real.
timing.
But that's my favorite meal. I ain't giving my last meal. I don't want to say that.
Right. Salmon croquette.
Put a little parsley on it, make it special.
All this, y'all want to chime in on y'all last meal or favorite meal or whatever?
Pizza do be good though.
Now you gotta add the pizza on the 6th meal.
Yeah, add it to my appetizer.
Right.
I don't know how I went like that. A slice of jet square, baby. Extra crispy. You hear me?
Crispy.
What about y'all? Y'all got anything y'all want?
Give me some prime rib.
Prime rib.
Rib.
Oh yeah, you can't go
What kind
wrong
of
with
size
that.
you got with that prime rib?
Oh man, loving potato, salad, my old fashioned.
Oh, okay. Mo, what you say you got?
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes.
See, you can't go wrong with something else. Like, I think
Meatloaf,
I
man.
put my request in for
Man,
me.
I would have had the macaroni.
This about to take down her menu for real.
No, right?
You feel me? You gotta add something, yeah. Damn, I forgot the Caesar. You hear
Like when
me?
you,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I do have a question that I forgot to ask before we get too deep in our other topics. How were you able to not cross the line? Well, how are you able to not cross the line with other brands? And what I mean by that is I see a lot of designers try to mimic, like, for example, Glamaholic. You know how they have all the G's and stuff on there? I see other brands coming out there doing like A's or C's or whatever, and it looks too close to Glamaholic, so it doesn't hit the same, and it's like really like you copying. So how do you stay in the straight line of not mimicking anyone else's design or, you know,
yeah,
crossing the line?
I just stay focused on me and come up with what I think is fly. Because I'm a guy, when I go out, I get a lot of like compliments and, you know, people tell me I dress nice and all of that. So that's another influence on me why I started the brand as well.
Yeah, Chico, you putting
you know,
that shit on, yeah.
Yeah, because you get 4 or 5 people, you feel me? Say you dress nice, now you got to start the brand. That's like with anything. If I can cook, they say I can cook. 4 or 5 people say that, I'm going to be a chef. That's how I look at it as a hustle. But it is more than a hustle for me. But as far as you say that, I just try to focus on myself, not to worry about what other brands dropping or nothing like that. But I just be in my creative bag.
Let's go.
For real.
Yeah, I noticed that is kind of like how it goes for real.
Yeah.
Like when you kind of in any space, the moment you kind of like turn your head to look at what somebody else doing in that space, you kind of like, you know, you unintentionally sometimes will pick up some other people's habits and stuff too. So yeah, you kind of got to be
I
focused
see
on
what you're
whatever.
saying. Yeah, like you say, like it come with a lot with that.
Nigga said that Burberry
Come on,
pattern
right.
is close.
Honestly, I don't even like
Very
man.
close.
So what would you say like your favorite brand or like favorite designer?
My favorite brand. I don't really think I have a
Your
favorite
store to
brand.
shop at, you know what I'm saying?
If I had to pick a store, I'm going just off. I'm probably go H&M and Express.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
H&M and Express because it's affordable, but it be fly and it be different too.
And they got quality tees. They got like the best quality tees.
Express?
H&M.
Oh, H&M too.
Where
Express,
Express at?
as well. Yeah, that's just my go-to store. Like because I'm
saying where it's at? Express.
Express.
I ain't here to them, yeah.
Express. They
They be in the malls for real.
Oakland got one.
Yeah.
Macomb don't got one. I know Oakland and Lakeside do, but I think Lakeside shutting down.
I'm about to go to Oakland.
Oh, Express. Oh, you know, I'll get them good jackets from Express.
Yeah, they got the best
That'd be
jackets.
my-
I get my
my
jackets from
go-to.
Express too.
But I come up off Fubu, Anichi, Academics, LRG. I was influenced.
Hey,
Fubu.
LRG was
That was
legendary.
my
I ain't
turn,
gonna
though,
lie.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Averett. That's what I come up off
That
of. So
nigga
that's
said-
what I got the influence
Throw the
from. man.
LRG jacket over the uniform.
LRG
Yeah.
was legendary. Yeah, especially.
Man. Especially them Averett jackets. Them jackets like $1,500 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say and it's a lot of brands. I don't really got no favorites. My favorite store, I'm gonna say H&M and Express when they come in the mall.
Oh.
For sure.
It's,
Yeah, that definitely is that definitely is one like
That's when it's time because I get most of my stuff online anyways. I'm an online shopper. I go to the mall when it's like a last minute thing or something like that. But I'm gonna put it together when I go though. If I go to 3-4 stores, I'm gonna put an outfit together.
Yeah, that's do like when you like choose your products, like how important is it for you like to like focus on like the quality of like, you know, the products?
The quality you gotta get as far as me, like with my brand,
Yeah.
you gotta get samples.
Okay.
You gotta get samples from the manufacturer to focus on the quality. But I'm big on quality.
And is that a difficult process to get those samples?
Yeah, it costs money wise. It costs for sure, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run because you don't want to drop none. And you don't know how the quality is for your people. 'Cause you can lose your base. You can lose your fan base by not having the right quality.
Yeah. I done bought some stuff and I'm from somebody. I'm like, ugh, what?
Yeah.
Like, one wash is done. I'm like, what's happening?
Right, trying to rush and just make a couple of dollars, but you can't. When you win like that, you can't just try to. You gotta have the passion behind it. It just ain't no. I ain't money hungry about this. Like I really wanna.
You love it.
Yeah, I love it. I got passion behind it. I really want people to like my stuff. I really want to build that fan base with my customers. With my clientele, my clients, because I don't look at them as customers. I look at them as clients because they more than just a customer to me. That's how I eat, how I feed my family, make my money, when at the end of the day. So that's why I'm gonna say that. Like, I look at this more just as a customer. Like, I want to build that. I want to build that relationship with everybody that I come across who will support me. So
yeah, that's why even like doing the podcast, that's why it's like it's not about looking for like a quick lick for real.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
a lot of brands be like that.
Yeah, it's just about like kind of just building and like developing, like
we definitely have been developing.
Yeah, and just kind of like getting better. Like before my mind even focused on like how much money I can make for it. It's kind of like I want to make sure like when I do put myself out there to like try to get money or get sponsors or whatever, like that the quality of the content is already there. It's not something that I'm questioning.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah. It's kind of like the jump, man. Once you put them reps in, you just get better and better. The more you work at it, the more you get better. Then, like I say, it's definitely quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we're giving the best product, the best experience. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just be out here, half-ass and the bullshit around. We definitely want to give the people their best experience when they come to us. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta keep working and keep growing and be motivated.
Yeah, most definitely, because your name is all you got.
Yeah.
Once your name burnt out, you can do. And I'm all about having that name.
Since we talking about names, let's talk about. I saw a picture of Meek Mill booty in the pool, and they said it was old, but it's resurfaced. So I'm trying to.
Did you even make sure it was his? Like, how did you?
No, so he was standing there and he was linked over like this, like his arms. I thought they said it was old, but it resurfaced. And something about Diddy calling him daddy or daddy calling him.
Yeah, man.
You said daddy calling him Diddy.
I saw that video. That was crazy.
I seen it, but I don't.
Allegedly.
That video was wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like with Meek, like, because that's like one of my favorite rappers, like one of my favorite rappers.
Listen,
Mr. Rose Red. Yeah,
I've been listening to Meek since about 07. I'm talking about like in high school with the damn iPhone 3G.
Flamers.
These Flamers.
Listen to Flamers or just like this, the old, just.
Let that shit burn.
This nigga,
with Big Sean.
This nigga do make it hard. He do make it hard to defend.
Be a fan, bro.
God
what the
damn.
fuck? That nigga,
Yeah, that's crushing me though. I ain't gonna lie. It's crushing.
Bunny hopping from.
that nigga make it so hard to be a fan, bro. I'm not
So the matching T-shirts, that was bad.
that was gay as hell. Why you match on a grown man, bro?
And y'all millionaire. What are y'all doing? Y'all ain't performing together or
Them
nothing.
niggas had matching shirts.
Right, but did they do it on purpose?
Yes.
And the way they
seen it,
the way they took the picture just looked suspect as hell. Like,
it looked like me could have bought it if and Diddy probably like, I'm gonna get that shirt too.
Even if
but
it
you
was
know, Diddy be taking niggas shopping though, so we don't know how that played out.
I don't know.
Man,
If Meek was shopping, that's that nigga need another.
that's what I'm saying. The outfits weren't that bad.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just the video making, like the outfits to be cool.
That nigga just make it hard to be a fan, bro. Like,
What did Drake do? He got the BB. Is that true that he got a BB?
nah, when Drake was
Yeah, that is true.
Megan
But
Stallion called him out.
Allegedly.
that's not alleged. But yeah,
For real,
I
no,
don't
for
care
real.
about Drake. I was on Meek's side on that beef.
man.
Well, Meek, like, you
he
can,
definitely-
all right, the matching outfit's cool, but that video, like, you can't come back from that video.
Wait,
I'll let the outfits go by. I'm like, man,
No, wait, we got to talk about this.
that
Wait.
video, though, that's hard. It's hard to beat that video.
Drake got a BBL?
he not the only one.
Yeah, Money Bag Yo, too.
Man, God.
What?
Man, you
I heard he got some.
Man, Kevo. I'm about to go get my body done. Give me a
Miss
6-pack. You never know.
Wait, so I'm thinking you saying BBL like they got a booty, so he didn't get a.
Oh, it's just like,
Ass.
I thought he meant. No, for real.
Work done. Yeah, it's
Back
work
up,
done.
Oh, so that's why on that video, Drake thing was
It's a-
singing
it's-
like this because.
Nah, hey, yo.
I ain't trying to.
what the hell that got to do with? Okay.
That's the
we
work
talking about
that he got
fake
done.
All right, so we gonna move that along to. God damn.
No, you talking about.
God damn. Like,
Hey, let's go to the importance of buying property, man. Yeah.
Lip service. That was crazy.
Let's go to the importance of buying property, man.
Wow.
It was a while.
Yeah. How y'all feel about just buying property, man? Building generational wealth, man. Leaving something for the kids, the next generation. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that?
I feel that's good to leave something for the kids. I feel like that's what I'm in it for when I got my first property that I'm still working on. But we just got the drywall up today, so congratulations to me for that.
Yeah.
Let's get it, cuz. Keep going, baby. You know, one down, many more to go. Yeah,
Yeah, many more. So, but I feel like that's it. But I'm gonna say it ain't for everybody. It just depends on the person and their mindset, how they want it to go with it. That's what I think. But I feel like you can't go wrong with putting money into something because you're gonna pay your rent, and all your bills and all of that, regardless. So, might as well be investing in something slowly. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but as long as you soul rolling, that's better than overnight, anyways, to me. So, you want to get something that you can pass down to your kids, or you can sell if you got to. Still, it's investment anyway, just like jewelry. That's how I look at it.
I feel like if you can buy but if you can buy some property at the land bank or just buy a home, man, and invest in it, build it up, you know what I'm saying, fix it up, rent it out. I think it's a great thing to do, man. You buy a couple properties, put it in a trust, and you build your trust and make your children a beneficiary, your wife or whatever. And just something they got, because once you put it in the trust, it becomes an allodial title, you know what I'm saying? So the government can't take it, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely important about, like I said, just build a generational wealth, man. That's what we're doing it for, man. If you ain't out here living for your kids, your grandkids, man, you out here bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing we saw, you're going to die, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you got the next generation set up, you know what I'm saying? And if you set your kids up, they gonna follow those footsteps and make sure the grandkids good and the next generation good. So it's just all about proper planning, man, and just being studious and smart, being astute and just being dedicated, disciplined, man. That's about building a generational wealth for the
because people buying the city, buying the city.
They don't know the Detroit coming up.
When I tell you, like first, like the white people was buying a lot of properties in the city, right? And then you start to see a lot of Mexican people starting to buy properties. This is on the east side.
Jesus.
And now, look, now it's a lot of like Middle Eastern people from Hamtramck buying a lot of properties on the east side.
And all the houses smell like ginger and shit.
No, when I tell you properties I done seen vacant for the last 10 years, now got new owners.
Yeah.
And the first thing they put on it is a roof and a mailbox.
Where the mailbox cut from?
Look, you got to get your DTE bill, but what I'm saying is, it's crazy how like you see white people move back, you see Mexican people come in, you see people from Hamtramck and Middle Eastern people coming to buy these little cheap properties, and you don't see really too many black people say, you know what, let me take $1,000 and try. We throw so much money away. You would think somebody would be like, you know what? Let me just put $1,000 to buy this property and see what I can make it come to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
They buying up the east side like crazy right now.
West too. They buying up everywhere. A lot of the investors just coming in with the land bank. See, back when I bid it on my house, I only bid it like 2,000 because they start at 1,000. Some of them they auction off, and some you can just buy it now. I think I auctioned it, but I didn't bid a lot. I think I outbid it. For sure outbid it the person. But a lot of the houses now that's like in good condition, but still on the land bank, they going for like 15. I seen some go for 20-some thousand on the land bank, and that's unreal because they was going for 500. So a lot of investors is got their people out here working.
Yeah, that's true.
Even during the pandemic, a lot of people they getting somebody to just stay in the house. It ain't hard to find somebody that needs somewhere to go. Stay in the house, do a little bit of work, and that's what I'm starting to see a lot of for real.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my goals, man, to buy a property and fix it up. I mean, I'm not going to say I'll have it completely fixed before the end of the year is up, but just buy a property and, just have it by the end of the year just to, work on a bit on it and just try to get it together, man. Even if I don't sell it, it'll just be, I can put it together, get it signed. It can be some shit for my kids, you know what I'm saying? Whether they live it or not, if they don't like it, I can put it in the trust and put it up for them and put it up for rent, and that rent just going into the trust and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Rent it out or Airbnb it too. Do that. It's a lot of
Airbnb,
making anything.
There's a lot of
it's a way to
Airbnbs
make
in
some money.
Detroit too. A lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely to make some money with it.
Yeah, it's definitely time for black people to start learning how to play the game.
But then, like I said, it ain't for everybody because it's a lot.
It's definitely not for everybody.
It hit me across the head like I ain't know it's gonna be this much. Like I say, it's hard though, but you gotta, like you say, the past you gotta want it.
Yeah,
You gotta want it.
yeah.
I'm definitely proud of you, man, for going on this, standing on that, man, and handling that business, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting that
thank you.
building it up, you know what I'm saying? And just getting that shit together, because a lot of people don't even think about that, especially at your age. At that age, buying no crib and putting it together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't thinking about that, so I definitely commend you and salute you. Just for doing that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I bought this house in 2020. It's 2024. I'm still working on it. That's why I say it ain't gonna be overnight. But
Yeah.
I made decisions with, I had a lot of stuff going on with it. I made bad decisions and people ran off on me, all type of stuff. But I stuck with it. It was times I already sold that house and I could have sold it.
Yeah, that's
But I strapped them on.
Yeah,
strapped them on.
Slow motion better than no motion.
Man, for real.
Sure, because I definitely tore up my basement. And it took a minute just to tear it up. Like, I'm talking about my basement was finished when I moved in, but you talking about floods and all that, like pulling up carpet, pulling up drywall, like basically unfinishing the whole basement just to try to refinish it again. Like, so
It'll discourage you though.
Yeah,
you got to be stronger than that. That's all.
When somebody piss you off, just go do some work on your house.
Hey, I should start doing that. But no, one thing that I noticed about the whole investment thing, if I've noticed that a lot of people don't want you to get out here and do that. So while we always say, "Oh, root for everybody," and this, that, and the third, but I've even had friends that have said like, "Oh, yeah, I tried to get this property with such and such, and it didn't work. They owe some money or this or whatever the case may be," and it's like, "Damn, why you ain't call me to do it with you?" You know what I'm saying? So while it's people, why everyone is saying like, "Do this, do that," everybody wants everyone to be great, but deep down inside, that's not really how they feel.
Yeah, I think for the most part, you still got to kind of have a little bit of discernment, like when you do and when you are planning something, to kind of be like, all right, let me not talk to this person about it. Like you know what I mean? Like it's crazy that you gotta be that way and learn how to talk and plan things with certain people, and you got to kind of be a little bit more quiet about your plans to certain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that should delay you what you got going on.
Low-key hating, bro.
Yeah.
So
For real though.
you definitely gotta have some discernment about who you share your goals and ambitions with, because you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers be hate, man. Everybody not happy for you as you think. You know what I'm saying?
real.
But just stay consistent, man. Stay diligent and hardworking, and just grind it out, man. You can't worry about what I'm saying, what everybody think about you. You just gotta be happy for yourself, and you just gotta thug it out, man. Because as long as you doing the right steps for you and your family, man, that's all that matter, man. You can't think about this nigga over here hating, or this nigga he mad because he wanted to do this shit, but I did it before him. You know what I'm saying?
Can't worry about everybody else.
You just gotta be
gotta worry about what's in front of you.
Keep around you, man, and just stay focused on your goals and stay ambitious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real.
So I see that we had Russell Wilson on I Am Athlete, and he was kind of talking about being like a stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And because I guess they was trying to like address the fact that him being a stepdad has kind of not been universally accepted by the community.
Right, yeah.
There's like a small pocket of people, in our community that kind of like
Sound with Future.
Yeah.
Or not liking Russ.
Yeah, it's like feeling like there's a side to take. You know what I mean? Even when you talk about him at the All-Star game or something.
I seen that. He took him to his first All-Star game.
You see young Scooter talking about that's not his kid. Like
I've seen that.
But I like both of them. I like Future as an artist. I like his music a lot, and I like Russ because he good on the field, and he doing what a step artist should. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, I ain't gonna say it, you don't know what Future doing in the behind the scenes, but with Russ, he look like he just it's like he natural with it, being a stepfather.
I mean, I would just say like he lived with him, so you would have more with an influence on a child you live with than opposed to, especially being a rapper. Future probably see his kid. I don't know. I'm just gonna say he see his kid 5 times a month. or even 10 times. You know what I'm saying? But 20 days he did with Russell. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he got more of an influence on him because he lived with him on a day that they didn't post to, you know what I'm saying, Future being home with a child because they separate. So I just say, long as there's no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, being no disrespect involved, you know what I'm saying, you gotta appreciate, you know, somebody, you know what I'm saying, helping in the instance, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
like my dad, like I always had my daddy in my life, you know what I'm saying, it was never no shortage in that, but I did have my stepfather, but my daddy never lacked on taking care of me, for buying for me or teaching me this or that. But my stepfather was there, so it wasn't that my father wasn't present. It just him and my mom wasn't together. So that was that. But I still spent the weekends with my daddy, the summers and all that shit. So it's not like my daddy wasn't there. It was just he was with my mom and they lived together. Then opposed to me completely living with my father. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really, you know what I'm saying?
I think the problem with what they got going on is not really so much that I don't really think it's too much of the men thing. I really think it's the comments that come from what the men and stuff are doing. Because even you got Russell doing what he's doing, and like you see a lot of people applauding him, but like in a way to like this Future. You know what I mean? And I think it's people like in social media on the internet that's kind of like fueling this like thing that's probably not even real in between.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's his real son. It's like you saying stuff like he don't have a dad, and you forcing the dad to be defensive in instances where he should just be kind of like, I respect that man for loving my kid like he is own.
Yeah.
But I think it's the internet that keep trying to like, oh yes,
him.
just because he's a good stepdad don't mean that I'm a bad father. Like we both can be good in our own right for real.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's like a maturity thing, like I say, and then like you say, the internet and all that. Motherfuckers a little mess, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he can be a great father,
Right.
He'd be a great stepfather, but like I say, just because he can live with his stepfather, that don't mean his daddy not upholding what he got to hold on, stand on the business he got to hold on. Like I said, I lived that, so
I think
I'm not
Russ.
gonna say my daddy didn't do what he had to do because my daddy did that, but their relationship didn't work out. My mama moved on, my daddy moved on and got married and shit like that. So I can't say because their relationship didn't work, my daddy didn't do what he had to do for me. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Mama do what did more because my daddy was there for me since day one. I'm grown. I'm 32 right now. I'll call my daddy mad, crying or whatever. He gonna ask, "What's up, Junior?" You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I think it's social media too. Cause who's to say Future not? Just cause he ain't posting his son,
Right.
you don't know how much time he's spending with him.
But he
That's why I
probably
say
don't
that
post his son for that
with it.
reason.
He probably got his own reasons because he's an artist or whatever. But I mean, that's just him how he is. You can't really judge him off that.
Exactly.
If he was, but we never know. Like I say, it could be behind the scenes that he doing what he needed to.
Yeah, that's why he probably.
Yeah, because social media do play a big part. I know a lot of times we try to discount it, but shit, social media. When we first was growing up, social media was just kind of like starting off. So we kind
fun then.
So for us, we can be like, this shit ain't real because we had a life without it. You know what I mean? But a lot of these people ain't had no life without social media. Like this shit is like
For real.
like law for real. So I mean,
that's what I say. It can look good for Russ because he posting the pictures, you know, with Lil Future. So it might look better for him just because he posting pictures.
I ain't gonna lie, Lil Future come out of quarterback shit. You hear me? We know what it is. You hear me? And Future gotta respect it though. Shit, he talking about something like that. You feel me? But
If Future done dissed him in a couple songs, I be peeping it. I can peep it.
oh yeah, he definitely did. Because I mean, sometimes that noise gets so loud that you feel like you got to respond to the noise.
what
I
he's
think
like,
that's a bad
he's
thing.
making $100 million. Can't make it count like me.
You know, he's slick though. He's slick, so
I can still get see.
Future definitely a shoot at him, man.
Subliminal.
Say, bitch, I'm getting the same money as Cam Newton. You hear me?
I knew instantly that was D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, Future definitely be shooting at him. I appreciate those shots, though. They be legendary when he do it.
Yeah.
You shooting at a nigga that's gonna throw a Bible at you is crazy.
That's out there, yeah. So how y'all feel about Diddy's latest allegations, man? How y'all feel?
Man, you know what? That Diddy.
Take that. You hear me?
You know what? I don't think the latest allegations is true. Just because the dude he just kind of said a lot, you know, to try to get some money. But Damn, that nigga Diddy. That nigga freaky.
Man, yeah, that is true. That shit gotta be true. I bet, man, that shit true.
I don't think the last thing is true because the dude trying to sue him, then he got to go fund me trying to raise money to sue him.
He definitely have
What
a
happened?
whooping.
The dude, that's a dude, Lil Rod or whatever. I guess he's suing Diddy for $30 million for saying
Hey, they was calling me because his name Lil Rod.
Yeah, they man.
he invited
right.
Diddy. I mean, he said Diddy invited to the bathroom to do some coke. He said the Young Miami female cousin sexually assaulted him. He
How old is
So
he?
why he hit that motherfucker? Hey, motherfucker female cousin
Bro.
after me, I'm gonna handle that.
So it's not a child.
Probably won't with it.
he grown, but he also started off by saying if Diddy didn't pay him the $50,000 he owed him for like producing and doing something on his last album.
So that's
So
really
when
the
you
problem.
start with
So the
that, it's
lawsuit-
like,
That's why I'm like, so that's really the problem.
So that was first.
Yeah.
He was trying to get money to sue Diddy for unpaid labor, but then he came out and said all the other stuff. I think he the one that insinuated that Nicki Minaj ex-boyfriend from Philly was the
Yeah,
one.
made it look bad on
yeah,
me.
and that somebody performed at the Super Bowl this year.
That's
You know what
Usher.
I'm saying? So
Wait,
Well,
what
everybody
Usher
know
have to
he
do with this?
groomed Usher for sure.
I just say, I just want to get your attention. Hey, yeah, hey, girl.
songs?
Hey, you hear me?
He ain't performing no Super Bowl, did he?
Usher just did a Super Bowl. You hear me?
I can't hear.
Oh,
Oh, you okay? Wait, so what Usher got to do with
I thought
this?
that was Trey Songz.
Nah, cause that was in there too. They just did a Super Bowl.
No, Usher got down with Diddy too.
Yeah, cause Diddy said they was fighting on Frosted Face and shit
He
like
didn't
that.
get down with him, he groomed
Man,
him.
fighting on Frosted Face.
What?
Oh, he groomed Usher, man.
That ain't my man. Shit. Hey, listen.
Who with
I'm
me?
only worried about my piece, and I know where it's
Yeah,
going. You hear me?
If that's true with me, though, I'm crushed about that. Like,
I don't know. That booty pic
man.
was crazy.
You keep saying that. I don't want to see it, but don't. I don't remember.
Listen, he was on the pool like this, and then his booty was real curvy at the back.
Hey, yo.
yeah, that man, Meek, man. I don't know, Meek. That's one of my favorite rappers, but man,
That's my favorite rapper.
that ain't gone.
Hold on.
I don't
Them
think
niggas had
he
matching
can't-
outfits, so I believe it. I ain't gonna lie. They shouldn't have been matching.
See, I can put the matching outfits
It
fast.
take a lot for me to believe
No,
anything.
Diddy,
Yo, you in the pool
It
calling
take,
another man
it
that?
take a lot for me to
No,
believe anything.
No, bro.
It take more than just somebody saying an unknown rapper from Philly. I don't even know if that was a real lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think that was just like some
ain't-
TD Jakes.
it ain't as bad though. But when you got
Why you coming? That's not even.
You got
That's not
the-
even that. That's not even.
let no another man call you that.
So y'all can't see how he was bent over.
That's what I'm saying. He can't beat that though. Like, I don't know what he can say to beat them allegations
Hey.
like that.
But he has done. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you do what Usher do.
And that's gonna
You do what
crush
Usher do.
me,
You
man.
just don't say nothing.
Talking about dreams and nightmares. We talking about a
You
lot
do
of
what Usher
stuff.
do. You just don't say nothing. I think the problem is when you say something, that's when you kind of like open the door for a back and forth.
Y'all didn't see that interview with Diddy, Usher, and Kevin Hart?
No.
Yeah, I seen that. The Frosted Flakes. Talking about we used to
Kevin Hart
wake up
said
and
what?
fight over the
Like, nigga, you a billionaire. You had more than one box.
man. What?
That nigga said, what the fuck going on?
Nigga said
Yeah,
you
that's-
fighting with the kids.
That's a little wicked, man. But man, I hope Meek ain't. No, not Philly, man. You did this shit,
Y'all seen the Whitney Williams doc?
I seen that when she had dementia.
Yeah, I
He
ain't.
had this mention,
I didn't watch the doc.
Asperger's, some shit.
I think they said something like
Asperger's.
aphasia or something like
Oh,
that.
dementia.
No,
They
she got
say
both. She got like
they was
aphasia
taking
and
advantage
dementia.
of her. I ain't watched the interview or nothing yet, but they feel like she shouldn't have been interviewed or something like that.
Yeah, she wasn't in her right mind, man. They definitely took advantage of her, man. I don't understand why she didn't have the have everything set up for like her guardianship or her what do you call that shit? Not the
Guardianship.
but what do you call that?
Oh no, I don't think they. But I think it's just two sides. It's not really so much like they said, like they take advantage of her. It's like the conservatorship, the people that's over her money, is basically saying that we doing what we supposed to do, right? And the family is basically trying to say that the conservatorship is overstepping their boundaries. Even though they said the son spent over like $100,000 on Ubers and partying, Like,
Shit, that's his mama. She right for that shit, nigga.
no, I'm just saying they just said he did that like in a week, so it's kind of like a lot of charges.
100 bands in a week.
Yeah,
Crazy.
they said like it was a lot of charges, and they was kind of like, okay, that's why they did. That's why they didn't. That's why he didn't let him be over her estate, because he was doing a lot of like purchases and just blowing money. So
I'm
it was
gonna
kind of
say
like,
my mama work for the money. We don't know y'all niggas. You not about there running. See, the thing about that, when they set them people up over their estates and all that shit, they sending their children to college, their grandchildren to college. Probably they sending 3 generations to college off Winnie Williams shit, but don't motherfucking tell me what my kids can't spend out my money. This is my kids. If they want to burn this shit to the ground, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
I grind for my kids. I work for my kids.
Yeah.
I'm not grinding for the shit to send your kids to college and their grandkids, motherfucker.
yeah, I think when you playing with that much money, you gotta learn how to play the game too. Like
Wendy Williams, she don't got kids.
she got one son.
Yes, son.
What he had to say about it?
How you doing?
He the one, but no, he the one that was kind of like blowing the money for real.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
They blowing the money. If they bring up the receipts and all that shit, them niggas spending that money too. You can't tell me my kids can't spend my motherfucking money that I don't work for.
oh no, you can't. I just think when you know your mama is going through something like that, you got to be a little bit more smart by how you move, because you know how like the government play when it comes to like that type of money.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have some
Insurance, medical
What's
stuff.
it called? Attorney, what is it called?
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney, yeah.
Right, that's gonna be my kids.
Yeah.
My wife gonna have her shit set up. She gonna get what she gonna get.
It sounds like a sad situation.
But there ain't gonna be no lawyers out here spending our money.
Oh yeah, they definitely spending that money slowly.
Yeah, I ain't,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't really tapped in. It be so much going on. I heard about it though, but I ain't ever really watched the documentary. I'm gonna watch it though.
I can't watch it. I feel like it's gonna make me sad.
Kinda
That's
like-
what I'm thinking too. That had me thinking about my granny, man. Like
But
stuff
just-
like that.
But you see how everybody said free Britney Spears, and then they freed her, and then she started doing stupid shit. So it's like,
Wait, what she do? You
Fred,
irritated?
no.
saying, all
So
the-
she started doing stupid shit.
No, I'm saying like
Breaking for plies.
no, I'm just saying all the niggas on Instagram like, damn, her dad taking advantage of her family crazy, her money, just her money, let her have it. And then they kind of like, they heard the public, and they kind of gave her like over her own money. And she been on Instagram with like, you know,
Oh, it's talking.
yeah, thongs.
But it's still her money though.
It's her money, but when you
Man, she could look. We got people in Detroit that twerk.
Hey,
on that
listen,
song,
you
so
think her
but
dad-
Britney Spears
look,
can do
but
it.
they ain't got 50 million in the bank. either.
Hey, but look, you think her daddy ain't getting high enough buying hookers with her money?
I don't know.
Exactly. Shit, that's her shit.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't run no songs. Did none of that.
Oh, you ain't lying.
So you been
What's that? The song? Bye, bye, bye. No, that's
wait, that's not her.
What's that song?
So do you think? So do you think there's any like any time where like somebody is going through something where we need to put like some type of like conservatorship or power of attorney over?
Yeah, I think you should set that up, man. I guess
Beforehand.
on the rise, man. You definitely have like a will, a trust, and all that shit. Once you got your trust, it's all delegated to who it's supposed to go to. You can.
No, I'm just saying, even like in Britney Spears, when you see her parents was like over hers, like her dad was like her conservator. It's like, do you think when you say it's her money and she did it, so you think when it's your money, you should just be allowed to just crash out?
Yeah. You ever seen the JG Wentworth commercial? It says my money and I want it now.
Yeah, but they asking for it too. They ain't got it, so somebody over there is too.
You hear me? Shit.
I feel like I agree with you. I feel like at the end of the day, it's my money. If my kids gonna do something, I'd rather my kids having to do whatever they gonna do. If they F they self and they gotta go work at McDonald's in the long run, that's on them. I set it up for you to do the right thing, but I can't. I'm not about to give it to my attorney or you know some people who don't. Yeah.
I kind of feel like she bought her parents a house and gave them money already. So once y'all got your kid, y'all straight.
What are you going
I'm
through?
about to blow
So
this
what are you
shit.
saying?
That's all I want to do.
What I'm saying, what if like they can prove that you're going through something mentally though? Like we should just let them
Give my kids control.
Yeah. So
her
okay,
kids
say
ain't grown,
okay,
so-
say I'm going through something mentally, right? Is y'all niggas gonna test my mama and daddy, make sure they ain't crazy with my shit too?
Right.
Or is y'all just gonna say, well, I'm mentally give it to her parents and y'all don't know what they going through? in
I
their
mean,
mind?
it's almost like you got to kind of be going through something to like make them want to like, you know, test you or do whatever with that. So I'm just trying to get like, y'all okay with somebody just crashing out for real? Just like,
I mean, I don't say she crashing. Oh, she probably spending her money, but it's the money she earned. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That she didn't. That's the reason why she mentally messed up.
nigga, she's slow.
When you think
How
about it,
old is Wendy Williams though?
How old is Wendy Williams?
No, Wendy Williams.
I thought dementia, hit again like in the 70s.
Yeah, but she did a lot of drugs and stuff, so that
Oh. What about Fat Joe buying the Air Trunks? Man, y'all fucking with Air Trunks? Y'all rocking them?
Hey, that was kind of corny.
Man, I say, man.
Shit, Peasy roll.
Because they say he bought them, but he not voting for him. You might as well vote for him. You gonna buy him?
Fat Joe, that was corny for real.
I just feel like
that was corny.
Joe Biden giving what's his name, Zelensky.
I ain't even talking.
He done gave that nigga billions of dollars, and Flint still ain't got clean water or Mississippi.
You know what?
Who was we really voting for?
I'm just talking about just the shoe thing. Like that shit was just corny.
That was ugly, yeah.
It was just kind of like forced too, like
forced. I ain't seen him, but I feel like. Cause I did look it up and search it, like, oh, he bought him, but he say he ain't voting for him. Like,
I mean, no matter who votes for him. What's the reason
of that? Like, Biden, Trump ain't all bad. He ain't all bad. He ain't all good. Though. So, do y'all feel like y'all vote count, or is it just a suggestion, like it really is?
I think when everyone actually comes together and everyone get out and vote, I think it counts. Obviously, we saw that when, not obviously trying to be a smart ass, but I think we saw that when, when Obama ran.
I feel like Obama was put in there. Like I said, our votes are just a mere selection. I mean, a suggestion. Mm-hmm. It's up to the electoral college.
But I've never seen.
I forgot.
Electoral college.
Yeah, our votes are just population votes.
Well, electoral college
got the electorals.
never voted against what they their demographic voted for. So if like everybody here vote for one person, like. If you're talking about like history, nobody really the electoral college votes never went somewhere and just went opposite of what the base that they. I mean, they technically could.
They do that with Nixon.
They technically could, but for the most part, that ain't really something that really happened for real. I don't know. I just think Fat Joe with those shoes. I think it's just corny for real, and
right. I about to say yeah.
They look trash too. It's like. I don't know what he thought. He
about to sell a motherfucker on StockX. I just, like I say, like if he wanted to vote for that man, support him, then go ahead. But don't support the shoes and say you ain't voting for him and stuff like that, and don't want to take the backlash that come with it. So I know this not really a political podcast or business or whatever. So how y'all feel about? Are y'all voting for Biden or Trump or?
I ain't voting for Biden ass. Listen, what have he done for us?
Man, say it again.
Right.
I ain't voting for no more. I ain't waste my time voting for niggas.
You know,
I ain't voting, but I would like Trump to be the president.
I would.
I ain't gonna vote for it.
I never. I mean, I don't know who I'm gonna vote for, but like,
yeah,
niggas just like Trump because he say stupid shit too, though. So, I mean, niggas join jump shots with paper towels and to get a nigga vote.
I think Trump did some things though.
I say I rather
did some things. He get the reform.
I rather the devil I know that's telling truth than the devil that's lying.
And I don't think he telling no truth either. And I think
y'all keep it 100 with nigga. I don't fuck with y'all niggas. This what it is. Biden like I fuck with y'all, but here go the crime bill. Send all y'all niggas to jail. In 1994, that's why they took all them years off Big Meats because of the Biden law.
Yeah,
because a lot of had to take 32 months off if Biden wouldn't put that law into it.
That's because a lot of that
like that.
That's because a lot of like black churches back then was advocating for the government to come into the neighborhoods because there was, a lot of people were selling drugs and terrorizing and killing the neighborhood. So a lot of the black church was advocating for some type of reform in that sense. But I think.
But can you change the laws just because of the churches? And
so that's the thing with the church. They get a 501c3. That means they tax exempt from all the pros they get. They don't got to pay taxes. So can you trust somebody that's getting free taxes from motherfuckers?
Oh yeah, I ain't even really talking about trust. I'm just talking about like when you talk about like the Biden crime bill, like when you talk about how it played out, it did play out and it did like adversely affect, black people. But I do remember like there is a lot of like black churches who were like whether we kind of agree with it or not, they were the voice for the black the community back then. Yes. For the most part. So a lot of them were advocating for things to push and clean up the neighborhoods because around that time it was wild all around the country. So I think in a sense where you do have people going away for long periods of time for nonviolent crime.
But
that wasn't just for the black people though. It was for all minorities, like Mexicans.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just towards blacks. Though.
Oh no, I just say blacks because I just kind of keep it black because we black. But I think the reason people gonna vote for Trump is the same reason why our parents voted for Clinton.
I don't know.
Because I'm head in that motherfucker.
No, they voted for Clinton because he played the saxophone and he kind of was down.
Oh, shucking and jiving.
I think that's the same. But I think that's the same logic that's going into everybody. That's like, I'm gonna vote for Trump because he. And then it's like a long pause because it's like they don't know what to put.
Biden can't beat that crime bill though. Like
he already did. He already made
Meek his rumors. Like with Biden, you can't come on. You started the crime bill. They got a lot of people locked up for a gram of weed.
Like I voted one time that was for Obama just because Obama. But I'm not voting for none of these niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just feel like even I just voted just to vote, but the presidents are selected, not elected. You know what I'm saying? They put who in their office and they want to. Then the shadow government also control all this shit. So it don't matter who you get in there. Them niggas still win. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they still win. Like people argue over Democrats and Republicans, but when you really look at Democratic, it's a democracy. The root word is demon. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to the etymology that breaks down the root word, all that shit they just say in democracy is just basically when you hear somebody saying that like, oh yeah, they're going against our democracy, that's just like an agent of the government. You know what I'm saying? Because the democracy is basically a false illusion of choice. You know what I'm saying? So once you really study all that, and then they just break down, and you just like, yeah, I'm wasting my time sitting in line for an hour to vote for these niggas that don't give a fuck about me, or you know what I'm saying? And they not even in control because other people controlling them. You know what I'm saying? So I just sit back and.
So do you think it's okay to lie sometimes?
Yes.
To lie sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I do. I really think it's important, like, because we act like we want to know everything from the government, but we don't. Because what you gonna do with that information for real?
Yeah.
At the
I
end
know
of the
it.
day.
That's my.
And I think when you talk, I think a lot of times when you got to think about it, like, it's not really so much people being elected and people being like appointed. I think a lot of times is black people. We the only people that don't have like a unified message anyway. So it's not like we going with anybody as a group of 60, 80 million people. Like this is what we want. You know what I mean? We got a group right here that say, yeah, Trump the boss, and I don't care what nobody say. Then you got the people that want to go with Biden. Then you got the people who just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? There's no like unified message. My thing is, even if you don't care, I think we need to like kind of like develop some type of like unified message of what we want, like outside of a political party. You know what I mean? Like everybody else, there should be some type of pact where we just like, this is what we want for our people.
Yeah.
And whatever party can provide what we want, then that's what we gonna mobilize and go and vote with.
But I would say, what would y'all want for y'all people when y'all say that?
So
like it could be so much, but I just feel like no matter what, like you believe in Allah or you believe in God, no matter who the president is, that's all I'm gonna think what the president gonna do for our people. And I feel like Trump he ain't do what's bad, he ain't do what's good. But I feel like I say, with that crime bill, Biden set us back some years.
Yeah.
And we just starting to catch up.
how y'all feel about Cam Newton? Because we keep going on that, he gonna go down there, and I don't know how it's gonna lead.
What happened with Cam Newton?
Cam Newton got jumped. So those wasn't kids. That was actually coaches. That was his homeboys. I forgot their names, but I ended up watching Cam Newton response to it. It was a couple coaches that was his friends, and
his friends jumped him.
yeah, like they worked.
It was
for
like
him when they
coaches
was
on another team, right?
So they was like, talking shit that got too far, and he like, you feel me? So all the time we thinking of kids, he been handling grown men like little boys.
Who is Cam Newton?
He quarterback.
MVP.
He used to play for the Panthers. He was a bad man. He won like 16-1.
Oh,
So he said
6'5", 240, all muscle.
his AAU team jumped him.
No, it was the coaches.
Grown
but they
man.
didn't jump him because he said he was beating him up, right?
No, they jumped him, but I guess it was kind of like a brother said he was arguing with one brother, then the brother said, "Oh, he was arguing with my brother." So that's when I went over there and kind of.
Yeah, so I just feel like he really he showed them boys who the big dog
But I think
was.
but I do think that's corny though. Like as a coaches, you should be able to trash talk as coaches and kind of keep it as that for real. Cause y'all doing that fight and it's like hundreds of kids out here that's playing 707s, and now y'all out here can't even control y'all temper. How y'all can control the sideline? Like, that is crazy.
He apologized to them. He apologized to all the kids that was out there, his family. You know what I'm saying? All his lady. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So he basically like, I feel like I should have handled myself better because that could have led to me getting seriously hurt or killed, or those guys getting seriously hurt or killed, or possibly a kid getting killed in the crossfire. So he just said he gonna man up, take accountability, and apologize for the role he played in the situation.
Yeah.
No, I just respect him. I don't know for that.
But before y'all get away, I asked y'all, do y'all think line is okay? Y'all put it on the top.
Line is okay?
Y'all,
I said yeah.
no, but you didn't elaborate. You know,
Hey, first off, fuck that. They said a little white line. Nigga, we talking about big black line.
So you talk about when you say his line is okay, like, and what are you talking about?
I'm not talking about politics.
It's about personally.
Like saving somebody left or saving somebody's feelings.
Line in your personal life, period. I can say you don't say work because we all got a lot of work.
Do we?
Bro.
I feel like you got a lot of. Depends on the person. I'm gonna say that, but sometimes you might have to. Depends on the person.
I feel like lying is okay. I think that's when you like a little white lie. You know what I mean? I think those are lies that you say, like, even when if you told the truth, it won't really move the needle that much.
Okay.
Like, if telling the truth gonna cause more damage than lying in that moment.
That's what I say.
Shit, we gonna make it back home. I want to tell the truth in the car while I'm driving. That's dangerous.
Hey, might hit you right there.
I'm gonna wait till you in the shower. Like,
I got swung on drive.
You in the shower.
You might have to text a lot. You might have to text.
I'm gonna text it then unsend it.
Oh, for real.
No, but I do think lying is needed sometimes. Not on a overt level, but sometimes you just lie to, like, if you know
until you're ready to tell the truth. Sometimes you might have to keep lying until you're ready to tell the truth.
Now sometimes like the interaction, like sometimes it get too crazy to where it's like, I know how you gonna be in this situation. It's like when you anybody watched the little TV show of Vince Staples got on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I like
the first episode. This nigga get down there beat up, shot, robbed. He get home from work.
Went to jail.
He get from jail. He get home. His girl like, hey, how was your day? He was like, it was all right. Yeah. That was a white lie. But if he go into detail about, damn, I was locked up, I almost got shot, this, she gonna be on some, you know what I mean? So I think sometimes you do lie a little bit to be like protective of the response you're gonna get, before you go back outside again. But don't get caught up in that little small lie either, because it's gonna cost you.
Oh, for real.
For real.
Detroit on the come up, man. Yeah. On the city. Yeah, Detroit Lions, definitely on the come up. We ain't gonna talk about the Pistons, you know what I'm saying? But even the Pistons still in there, back. Still in there, back. We could turn it around this year.
Yeah, the Pistons
turn it around. Back, man, investing in the city. What's what I say going on in Detroit, man? They're investing in us, man. The Lions getting better, man. The Pistons still suck, but hopefully
the Pistons low key be losing a lot of tight games for real.
They need y'all to come to the games, baby. That's all. Come to the games.
They'll be getting blew out. Detroit is definitely on the come up though. Like, that's why I be kind of like looking to see like what is something that like we looking for in Detroit. Like, what is some type of service or good that we need. Or we looking forward to like kind of like add to the come up, because Detroit is coming up in all instances too, like at one time. So it's like you can get a part of this boom and kind of like, ride the wave, or you can kind of be like, damn, I should have jumped in when it was time to. So it is a lot of things that you can kind of get into. I be trying to like see what industry. Like, do I want to kind of like
industries? We got Tubi, we got the music, we got hairstylists.
I want to be on Tubi.
Fashion designers, clothing lines. Detroit doing their thing.
Trying to be on the
I want to be on Tubi.
Trying to be on the move.
Get the Tubi, bro. On the way, baby. DRP movies. You want to shoot that? You hear me?
We need to reach out to Tubi.
I mess with Detroit. We coming up as a whole, though.
Yeah.
Like you say, gentrification starting to come. It's gonna take us at least 4 or 5 more years. With the crime and all of that, but it's crime everywhere. But
yeah,
If we could just slow it down
Yeah,
a
but
little bit, we ain't gonna completely
Only way to stop crime though is like
You can't stop crime.
Yes,
You just
it is.
slow it down.
No, there's a one way to stop it because what niggas don't do that commit crimes is commit crimes when a white person move on the block.
Yeah. Really depends on
Niggas be in that
area.
mud like, hey, don't do that. Right?
It's a lot of white people in Detroit. Y'all might not know it, but there's a lot of white people in Detroit.
Oh no, I know it, but
What kind of white people? It's two different kind of white people.
It's the ones that color their door blue, pink, red, green.
Yeah, we gotta start somewhere.
No, what I'm saying.
We gotta start somewhere.
What's up, bro?
Look, what I'm saying is I've seen a white person move on the block, and niggas that be outside every day, niggas could kind of be like, oh damn, I'm about to go in. Like the energy.
They be like, them
change.
niggas gonna call the police type shit. I don't
Yeah.
really think it's like that. I just still feel like they gonna snitch more.
Yeah.
So they gotta move accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. Like anything that's gonna like alter like how you usually do things.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. But like Detroit is definitely on the come up. Like shit, I'm trying to figure out how I can get in on. I'm about to start selling like some what they like. What y'all want, some beads or something? Like what do you
Great.
Niggas start selling Lucy's. Niggas start selling Lucy's at the skating rink downtown.
Lucy's and hot
Yeah,
dogs.
in 6 months on Lucy's. You hear me?
They got a food truck.
So what do y'all think would happen if the life expectancy of just increased greatly?
Of who?
Everyone. So you know how we usually live.
You talking about the retirement age? Or?
No, so say you know how typically people usually live from about let's say average, 65 to maybe about 70 something. So what if it increased just out of nowhere and we now living to like 120 to like 150?
As long as I ain't shitting on myself, I'm with it.
Man.
If I can't wait my own ass, I'm ready to check out.
What do you
I ain't
think is
gonna
gonna
lie.
happen like on Earth, considering that it's gonna be more?
So I feel like they're gonna start killing niggas more. They gonna. You really want to go there? Do I gotta go there? They gonna come out with some more vaccines. They gonna put more shit in the food, more shit in the water. They gonna start killing us, man. Cause the goal is to get niggas up out of here.
But they can't kill you if you know how to eat to live.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
What about what you breathing? What about what you drinking?
But I think we already starting. I think we already starting to see the life expectancy be greater than what the government already expected. That's why you see
They keep
them
pushing the
proposing the
retirement
retirement age going up and Social Security going up because
Because the retirement age was 65, wasn't it? They
Yeah.
gotta shoot it up to 70.
62. Yeah, it's like 67 right now.
That shit gonna be
all that
70
money you
And look, because you gotta think about it.
Yeah.
They're not
You get that
expecting.
first
They're
check,
not
you gonna die
expecting.
like
They're
a
not expecting. They're not expecting all these seniors to kind of live as much as they doing. Because if you notice, when they do these like affordable housing and stuff, they building a lot of housing for seniors. Like I done seen about 4 or 5 apartments just built, and now they kind of like targeting seniors.
That's on
kinda
count.
like, so yeah, they already kind of like moving in a way for like the life expectancy to be a little greater, because a lot of people's down in their 50s and 60s. Now these seniors out here moving and grooving. So
Yeah.
Because then y'all see that Detroit police officer, he was like 80 still servicing? Or was he 70?
Oh, that's them fed it.
I know his wife.
Y'all ain't trying to get in there.
I know his-
Y'all old ass out of there.
I know his wife pissed.
He was 80 still. I'm like, man, why you still working at 80?
Working.
Talking about, yeah, I love my job. No, man, you got to go live some life.
They
I
say
just
go
feel
home.
like, do y'all really think that money gonna be there when we get that old?
I don't think so.
But we already trillions of dollars in debt. We just printing that shit. It's not backed by gold no more.
But-
We just printing money. And then we giving billions of dollars away. And we already in debt trillions of dollars to China.
Yeah,
So how we constantly
That's why-
printing money?
that's why I don't think
and it's not backed by nothing.
honestly, I don't even know if the money gonna be there for Social Security for us to get what we paid into it.
It's not.
But I do think that we should like start our own retirements outside of our jobs. You know, jobs give you these little 401ks. These
That's why they gave 401k for people who can't save their
Yeah.
money.
You kind of
I'm
almost
honest.
you
That's
kind of
why they
almost
invented
need to walk
401k.
into a bank and say, "Hey, I want to start a retirement account, and I want to put $150 in here bi-weekly into my retirement account outside of."
So who would you be investing
job.
in?
Huh?
Who would you be investing in?
I think when you do set up those retirement accounts, you kind of like. It depends if you go into like a Roth and it's a more aggressive like investment. So
Yeah, I got one.
like those are the investments that they got a bigger reward, but they also got a bigger risk.
More risk. Yeah, they're more aggressive. Like, let's
Yeah,
get
so I
it.
think when you go into a bank, they probably gonna ask, do you want to go into like some general G fund or mutual funds, like something that's a
Compounds
slow,
account.
yeah, it's a slow growth, but it's also a low risk. So it's kind of like what you want to do as an individual. But I think that's the best way to go is kind of like Don't just put your money in no savings. Put your money into like a retirement account yourself outside of any job. Like just put money, I like that. That's our way of putting money under the mattress for real.
Right. I really don't trust it because I left Henry Ford in 2014. I had like 7,000. I took 3 out, and I tried to put 4 in Google Chrome, and that's just shit now. Those niggas didn't put my money in Google Chrome. They didn't do what they wanted to do with my shit, and now I'm broke in Google Chrome up here, and I'm down here. Yeah, and I didn't want to go. You feel me?
That was a stock investment or through the bank?
I told them niggas put my money in Google Chrome.
You can't tell them. You gotta do that on your own.
No, you can.
Once you in the investment group, they supposed to put your money where you tell them to put it. So by them not putting that money in there, I'll probably be up about 10 M's right now. You feel me?
Yeah,
so now it's like, I really trust these niggas to handle my money. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say when people come to like, I don't want to put my money into banks or into that. Like, you can't keep your money at home. What can you do with it? You almost got to depend on the banks.
I feel like
in the Federal Reserve.
I feel like putting in property and just buying shit, man. Shit. So
yeah, too.
But I think even when you put it in banks, it's important to just like.
The bank don't give you no interest on your money.
But I just think even when you put it into a bank or you do invest it that way, you have to go and just do your quarterly or whatever type of review you want of your own money. You got to go set up a appointment with your banker and say, hey, I just want an overview of my money and what it's doing and what happened with it in the last 6 months. I think that part of it is because we starting to put money into things, but we got to go and start checking up on what they
get more involved into it.
Yeah, because you notice when you put your money in stuff and you invest in money, you can also be like, hey, I'm gonna be there, at Wednesday at 3:00. I want y'all to tell me what my money doing and what it's looking like and what I'm looking forward to in the future. But a lot of times we put our money in stuff, they don't even hear from us. So now they just doing whatever with it because
I be saying like when a lot of the rich people they say they know exactly what's in their account. So when something come out or come in, they know exactly like how can they be on that like that. I seen a lot of people
watch it every day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially when you watch your money, you got M's in the
all their investments, all their funds, and they just watching it every day. So if you're watching every day, you got a consistent basis on. Okay, this is going here, this is going here, this is growing, this not growing. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you watching it, you can see the progress or.
Then sometimes it be people like that ain't really got nothing going on, or just like saying they don't trust the banks or they don't trust the Federal Reserve, but scared to put their money into it. But you got people that's watching their money every time. Like, you gonna have to trust the bank at some point. That's what I think.
Sold the Federal Reserve in 1920. The money stopped being backed by government in 1920. You should be able to go and get a gold certificate for your money or a silver certificate.
But they say they was still funding money for the wars.
Listen, in 1920.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to go there?
No.
Because all I ain't gonna go there.
No, because
I'm saying I watched the Savings Day thing. I was watching it.
So on the lighter note, I have a question so what we gonna do when all the electricity go away and stuff, and all our money and all y'all money in the bank?
That's why they building a solar panel.
No, I'm just saying and all the
bank. I don't keep money in there.
Yeah, I don't keep my money in the bank either.
Hold my money out.
Where y'all keep y'all money then?
We ain't about to say it on here.
I got a fireproof safe.
No, I'm saying though, like y'all
Not
trust
bank.
where y'all trust it. Where is that? Y'all trust it more than the bank?
No, even if I don't trust the bank,
look. Keep it at home. It could be a fire at the house.
Let me tell you, like
house is exploding nowadays.
I'm still American. I'm still American, right? So as much as new stuff come up that I don't trust, like shit, at some point I believe you gotta ride the American wave a little bit. You may not trust stuff. You may not trust voting, trust this. But at some point, I'm not saying you cannot trust something and still participate in the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Not trusting it just means you got a lot more questions to ask so you can be sure. But shit, I'm still gonna use the bank. I got a lot of bank accounts.
I mean, but I'm asking, what are you gonna do? Because we gonna run out of electricity. It's gonna happen. We gonna have one of them little blackout moments.
When we run out of electricity, shit, I'm gonna play tuck.
So irritating.
They got the Detroit solar neighborhood. That's what they trying to, go on and do.
No, but I'm dead ass. What are you gonna What is the plan? Because do you not think it's not going to happen?
It's too much.
Has it ever happened before?
It's
Yeah, when they was out for the 3-4 days. Were you not
Remember
here?
the blackout?
It got back up though, didn't it?
How many days was it out? Who remember
Hey,
that?
it might be slow, but it's gonna get greater later.
4 days.
I don't remember.
It was here, yeah. So
That was in 03.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was.
That was 03.
and we couldn't. You
Oh,
can't
3,
go and buy
08.
no gas. You can't do nothing. You got to literally. Yeah, huh?
Outside playing, barbecuing, cooking.
Right. So now, as an adults, now that we have a different.
No, like as an adult, my parents barbecued. They made it work. It was like
You didn't have cash, you worked.
Yeah, you was over.
Right.
And now everything is more digital than ever. So
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't use banks back then.
no, back then a lot of people had cash. Now it's over. Like,
But
It was more legal.
Cash is rare.
It was
yeah.
rare
I gave a
now.
lady some cash. She said, "Cash."
Yeah.
Everybody doing
you damn near gotta have exact change.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I paid for my daughter hair earlier, and I tried to give her her bill was $70. I tried to give her a $100 bill. She said, "No, I can give you the link to pay." I'm like,
That's how it
okay.
is now. They want that link to pay.
But that's the thing.
Huh.
A lot of older people, all this stuff that you have to do digitally.
Yes, it is.
All that.
That's yep.
So like my mom's TV. She's like, "So you weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
How to do?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I carry some singles on with me now, just in case I run into an old person that need to buy a stamp. Yeah, I got change. I got change for a 20.
I thought you was about to say you carry singles for other reasons.
All they have is cash. They don't know about no links or no nothing.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I don't know.
but I do think older people do still deal in cash though. Like,
That's all they deal with.
yeah, but that's kind of like the function of like where they came from. I think us moving digital is gonna hurt us in the long run, like you said, when stuff go out. So I mean, shit, my kids better thug it out. I guess I got to just go start buying some beans, like some cans or something.
So
then.
do y'all have that in y'all house? Because I keep it's listed. It's in my Target cart for me to buy this like food supply, and it might be nasty. Yeah, like a food thing, the whole kit,
I got some
everything.
canned goods in my shit. My granny been telling me you gotta keep some canned goods.
Shit,
some
we
water.
got some.
Yeah, but do you have the
pinto
all the
beans.
other
Told her that. A
stuff?
coat. She said keep a coat in your car.
Man, so how y'all feel about Tom Brady wife Giselle smashing the trainer? The trainer he hired for it or less out there.
Wait.
That shit.
No, say that again. Say that again.
And listen, you was a damn fool. You hired a male trainer for your wife, your woman, your significant or anything. You was a fucking dummy. So he actually deserved that shit.
I mean, but you think Tom Brady is really out here going through like the list of trainers and saying, "Yeah, hire Tom"?
I ain't going through the list. I'm just gonna say you gonna get a woman to train your ass. Now she's sitting up eating that pussy behind my back. That's cool.
But I think when you talk about
Feel me? But you ain't about to have no nigga.
I do think I think a lot of that changes when you like $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $800 million up.
It don't.
No,
That's why he piping her.
No, I'm saying I'm saying I'm talking about the logic and like micromanaging like who the trainer is. I think when you talk about that much money, that the last thing he thinking about is oh, you got a male.
That should have been the
No,
first
that's
thing he was thinking
because
about.
our mamas teach us that from day one. Don't bring your friends around your man. Don't bring your man. You get what I'm saying? Vice versa.
Ain't no nigga training my wife, bro.
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
You ain't even got to think how the body she
I
got.
thought she was a model. How's she gonna be a trainer? What's she training for?
Get the
Bro.
body together.
keep the body together.
Body, baby, you can watch videos. What she need to? Yeah.
I'm not talking about from my own mind, from right here, how much I make. I'm talking about when you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, $1 billion. When you talk about that much money, you think Tom Brady is really sitting here like, you better not have no nigga in here training you. Like, this nigga don't give a damn. This nigga chose football over his family. At the end of the day,
But how?
Hey, Pat, listen. Hey,
a nigga that chose football over
You're
his
not home.
family. Give a damn about
So
no
listen,
training.
you're not home. This nigga working with your wife 5 days a week. You think she ain't sucking dick?
What I'm saying is, a nigga that chose football over his family don't give a damn about no nigga training his wife.
Listen,
How he chose Super Bowl over his family though?
said football.
Ain't no man gonna be training my wife.
No, I'm saying like the guy who chose football over his family is not caring about no male trainer.
I mean, but that was his career before he had a family.
It's
not he chose them over him. That was what I was doing before y'all came.
Wait, not before they came, but I think when you talk about chosen over, you talk about a guy that's in 20 years in football. That already got 4 or 5 rings. That already did everything that you can do in his position.
I get what
that
you're saying.
already is the best of all time. We're not talking about somebody that just started. We're talking about a guy that's on year 12, 20. That's his wife. Like,
So should LeBron retire right now?
Yes.
yeah. I mean,
What I'm thinking, football is only a certain. If it's still 20 years, it's 20 years.
It's different because his wife is not saying, "Hey, it's time for you to hang up basketball to spend time with your family." Now, if his wife was saying that, I can see him saying like, "I did everything I could do in basketball."
But there's more to do. Bron steady breaking record. He about to get 40,000 points the next game.
But I feel like that should be up to them. But I feel like if Bron or Brady wanted to continue their career and their wife, they should agree with it.
But I guess my thing is that,
You should be able to support your partner though.
but how much support until you support me back? That was the problem,
Let's say if I
right?
support you for 20 years,
Right.
19 years. Let's just say 19 years. 19 years, you play football. Let's say 6 months out the year is straight football. 2 more of those months is just conditioning. So at this point, remember he retired. He said he was done, and then he came back.
Yeah.
So when you say you done, and now you about to focus on your family and do all that, and then you say, you know what, I'm coming back. Yeah, that is his right. What I'm saying is he done everything that you can do in football. He's already the greatest quarterback that ever lived. He's already won the most Super Bowls that you can win as a quarter. You know what I mean? He's already he checked boxes that niggas will never check. A lot of people will never check again.
Mahomes gonna beat him.
You know what I mean?
But what's one more season gonna do though? That ain't gonna crush you though. Think what?
But why do he
Think
need
what
that one
Taylor
more
Swift
season?
and Travis Kelce.
Because if this
It's support for him.
if this is what I've been doing my whole life, and you came on this boat, on this trip, on this journey with me, knowing this is what I've been doing my whole life, you gonna ride this shit out with me until I'm done with it.
But what if it was okay? So it's probably a back end and we don't know about, because what if it was a conversation of, okay, at this point I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to spending it with my family.
That's just true.
So-
But how many times we were like, all right, man, I swear to God, I'm done with this shit.
Right, so that's probably what he was saying to her, and she's probably like, "Damn, I'm fed up. Like, you ain't never at home. I'm horny all the time. I'm about to go get with this trainer that you provided to me.
That's what he
You didn't fulfill your duties at home because you was out wanting to chase football."
It's a little different when you talking to a woman that, let's say you worth let's say you worth 350 million. You telling a woman that's worth about 450 million.
Right.
So what if you want to retire with more money than her?
But what would be the?
It could.
It's not.
No, not at the end of his career. He ain't getting no more money than he can get.
He barely get out the bed some days. You think your wife gonna look at you like that? Who? Tom Brady. You think for real, bro?
20 years in the football is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you up. When most players,
Not as a quarterback though.
yes it is.
Quarterback, you ain't really.
Yes, it is.
You ain't out there tackling in it.
You say it ain't that crazy. You don't know.
It's less aggressive though.
It ain't no other quarterback.
It's
that
way
play
more
that.
less aggressive. It's way more less intense than the quarterback.
People to protect one person. Think about that.
Yeah, but he's so good he can't get touched.
But when you
He can take a tackle.
when you chase the greatness, what you chasing?
You gotta think. Out of all the plays, Brady not getting touched like that.
That's like Brady said, "I'm up 200. You can stop modeling." She like, "Hell no, nigga. I'm making more money than you. What the fuck I gonna quit for?" So he can't tell her to stop what you doing because I'm a $100 too.
But I think
No, it's not.
I think the assumption. I think the assumption with that is when you talk about how many kids they got together, like 4.
2 boys
Like they only got 2 kids.
or 3. I know they got 2 boys.
That's what I'm saying. But even if you talk about just having kids, that span of being pregnant, stopping modeling off rip.
Right.
Like even if you're not hands on with the nanny, you ain't modeling Victoria's Secret that 9-month stretch anyway.
So she's giving up stuff.
But they got older kids. Though.
But the point is, she gave up a point in her career to provide for the family. And I'm not talking about financially. If we move the financials out of the situation, she gave up a lot of herself for their marriage. At what point do he give up the same?
She's jumping on that bitch.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's talk about the Chicago no shooting. No, let's talk about the Chicago no shooting for 7 days. Can we congratulate them on that first?
Chicago, man, pushing peace.
Chicago a dead zone.
Shout out to J-Man, K Savage.
I was just
man,
watching Trap Lil Ross. Y'all know Trap Lil Ross?
Yeah.
He doing the videos on all the beefs and stuff that be going on.
No.
He say something that west side Chicago is dangerous on the west side of Chicago.
Nigga, how is Chicago dangerous? I'm about to say something.
No, south side is where everybody from. Like Dirt Dirk, Chief Keef and all them all from South Side, West Side, they say it's a different animal. You know,
That is
y'all
crazy.
gotta watch that documentary. Trust me.
But that is crazy for the news to say ain't no shooting for 7 days. Damn, I would have been moved out of Chicago. 7 days. That's
Can't
what
though. Some people can't. I've been to Chicago.
I love going. I go to Chicago a few times.
I've been in the hood of Chicago.
Yeah, me too.
I've been in the hood of Chicago.
I got some friends in Chicago.
I done been shot at niggas. I'm not going nobody.
I don't go out when I'm in Chicago visiting my people. I do not go to my car. I walk outside after the night. Like,
meet me downtown. Like shit.
I'm going to the Taste Fest. Yeah.
Somebody that I went to school with from Eastern Michigan. He from Chicago. One of my closest homies. My nigga Q. Shout out to him. He from the west side of Chicago. He threw a kickback down there when I was down there, and it went up. It ain't get shot up though, but I had a good time though. But I know how Chicago is. Chicago is like that for sure.
Yeah, Chicago is definitely one of the ones, but that shit right there is like no shooting for 7 days. That's crazy. That's a reported thing. Like that Chicago shit is like different.
That's a good thing for them. Like that's a great accomplishment. Cause I remember when I was Chicago was one of them for sure.
So,
cause do we talk about academics versus Meek Mill?
we had enough about Meek Mill.
Yeah, you right. Cause you showed me that picture. You know what?
We done had enough.
You know what? Yeah, let's go. Lisa, spoiled me. I'm not listening to him on the way home. Why would you do that?
We done had enough.
Henry Garcia, man.
You know what? That's gonna be.
Come on, the fuck out that fight.
Yeah,
they is doing good promotion.
I just don't want Haney to be so anxious that he get caught slipping.
Haney,
yeah, cause I see Garcia. He good at like poking the bear, and he good at saying certain things, and good at saying he good at the social media game.
Right.
And he kind of get Haney caught up with the whole talking thing. So I just hope Haney don't get in the ring, and now he's starting to be like trying to prove something early.
But they got a bet going on.
He definitely gonna do what he gotta do.
But I think Haney more focused than Garcia is what I think.
Yeah.
On the thing.
And he more of a skilled boxer. You know what I'm saying? He gonna stand up business. Man. He gonna be patient. He gonna outbox Garcia. He gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna think, man. Bet y'all money. It's plus 370 to bet on Devin Haney.
It's plus 370
for the knockout.
Oh, okay.
You gotta knock him out. TKO.
I can see that the way he went down with Tank. I can see him. I can see Haney.
Yeah, he not ready.
He got that power at 140.
Garcia got that power.
Hey, Garcia, he do got power for real.
Look.
I don't think Tank was scared, but he was playing a little safe.
Garcia got a mean hook.
That left hook?
But that's all he got, though. That's all he got. That's all he got.
From both hands.
Okay, and all Floyd do is duck.
Man, Haney ain't lost yet.
Defense win fight.
Haney ain't lost yet. But look, these guys already fought 6 times. This is game 7. They fought 3 in the amateurs, right?
Yeah, that shit don't count. These niggas ground now, though.
But no, they know each other, so I can't say Garcia is scared because he done fought the man 6 times. You can't say he's scared, but from that last press conference, Garcia looked like he tucking that tail. Yeah, he ain't want to take for the face off.
Yeah, he's starting.
I don't know what's going on, but it's gonna be a good one. But I bet Haney for the knockout, man. Bet that on FanDuel.
I got Haney by decision. I'm gonna put my money on that.
Man, they ain't going to decision. He knocking that boy out.
I don't know. Garcia's sneaky. Like he ain't gonna put somebody on there.
You want to scared of that nigga?
They say Haney. They say Haney knocked out Tank.
Nah, they ain't say that.
No.
They said Haney got the best of Tank and sparring one time. He didn't knock him out.
I ain't knock him out, but he won the money though. At the end of the night, they better.
Yeah, 'cause he's out of shape when he sparred him.
But you got to think, Haney and Garcia, they age difference. Haney and Tank age difference is different.
4 years apart.
They 4 years apart.
Yeah, so that was.
How old is Garcia? Like
Haney fought him when he was 16.
20 and 16. That's a big age difference.
Yeah, that is.
That's a grown man.
Yeah, Tank a grown man.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a fight though.
Yeah.
They say Tank gonna take he taking Frank Martin from Detroit. You heard about him?
Yeah, Frank Martin from Detroit.
Yeah, he is. Trust me. Look on Wikipedia. He from Detroit.
He from Detroit.
Frank Martin.
He might be from Michigan. He from Detroit.
Frank Martin from Detroit. Look it up. That's what I heard.
So,
and Canelo. Who Canelo take?
So you talking about like who? So who is the which one of the boxers you think got more to prove in this fight?
Garcia. He got more to prove. Come on with that.
Garcia know how to get the bag with promoting though. I ain't gonna lie.
He promoting good though.
He ain't gonna lie. He know how to do it. He know how to talk. He know how to get the.
Cause it's like without Floyd, like it ain't been the same without Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd know how to talk and he can back it up.
I gotta shout that out. Frank Martinez from Detroit.
Yeah, Frank Martin from Detroit.
Let me see the picture.
Well, they ain't got no picture on that.
Oh no. Okay, I just wanted to see it.
He like Darcy on the beard and all that shit.
Undefeated.
Yeah, he lost that. Yeah.
He undefeated.
Frank Martin
I'm
from
about to
the
start
D.
boxing.
Yeah, I'm just getting into boxing now.
Yeah.
I know Moon been into boxing longer than me. I've been more NBA, but I'm starting to get more in boxing than the NBA.
I'm sick. I know he's from Detroit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Who Canelo
But
fighting?
yeah, man, we got a. That was a good one, man. First, I want to shout out our guest Chick, man. Praying Prophet, probably
His own.
way.
900 Harper side.
Shout out to Lisa, First Lady of DRP.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Pat over there. You hear me?
Yeah, most definitely.
And shout out to my bald head ass. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You say the ball is
Want
the
to
ball.
say give a quick little moment silence with us, man. RP Rello, man, we love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. You here for you.
Thank you for sure.
And
Thanks to Moon and Pat for rocking the shirts today.
Oh yeah, most
About that, I'm
definitely.
happy to see
I
that.
tried to get a shirt. They say you sold out.
yeah, he ain't had Lisa size.
Pop it
Yeah,
like
I
that.
had this one about 6 months ago.
I'm a hot commodity. Yeah,
Yeah, you
looking
just
for
pop
me.
it
They
like
looking
that.
for me. I'm looking for them.
Saying, I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm out here.
Appreciate the audience, man, and that's that. You hear me? That's a wrap.
Most definitely.
It's on, baby.
It's all like that, bitches. In the fucking whole
Motherfucking world. Suck these balls.
Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I mean.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It gets the people going.
It's only entertainment.